Hey everybody, this is the CCG channel, and I want to talk to you guys a bit about Ranger Strike for a little bit. It's been a while since I talked about Ranger Strike. I did create a fan set, and I really want to show you guys a few new cards coming out in the newer set. The newer set is TBA at the moment. Could be next year. Right now, I don't know exactly when it will be released, but more than likely it will be released in 2015. This set don't necessarily have an accurate list yet, but we will show you guys an accurate list when we get closer to the release date of who's going to be in this set and stuff. But I do know for a fact that these cards will be in the set, not these ones in front of you, but the cards in here that I'm going to somewhat spoil. These cards are not the finalized version of the cards. They are not at all going to be the finalized version. If they are, so be it. If not, you know, we'll fix them and see how people react to these cards. But yeah, like I said, the set is subject to pretty much the date and subject to the abilities on the card. So I'm going to talk about Kyoryuger, as you see with the title of this video. Will be the arrival of Kyoryugers in Ranger Strike, as well as showing off some new abilities that Kyoryugers have. As we go along with the set, we will tell you guys if there's any other keywords or any other abilities or traits or whatever that will affect Ranger Strike gameplay. This has been last set was pretty much a new mechanic with the Dreamers, which is the white cards for the Akiba Ranger. And that was that Akiba Ranger was that whole entire mechanic of pretty much filling up the power zone here and trying to win really quickly with Saburo Hate. So what we have here now is Kyoryuger. So without further ado, I'm going to somewhat, I guess, spoil this set and show you guys what we're dealing with. So as usual, with the first card here, I'm just going to zoom in for a little bit and show you the spoiler of it. As you can see, the picture is pretty neat. We do have a shadow shade around the black border of the strike point card portion of it, and everything looks pretty much the same. It's a basic Ranger Strike card. It's similar to it in every way, except that's the first set, and the logo was a lot smaller. So there's that. And we do have Cure Red, and his attack is at 3000 BP for 3 costs for 2, and he gets SP plus 1. That might change. I'm thinking about changing that out eventually. But for now, it looks pretty decent, looks pretty balanced. And as you'll notice on the card there, it says Sambo Combo 2. Sambo Combo we will talk about in just a minute. So let me introduce you guys to another one we have here. Kyoryu Black. He is going to be the first in the combo set, and then into combo 2 with red, black, red, then so on and so forth. And that's how the series works out with the roll call. But I think it just, in my opinion, works out for the better. So as far as the Samba combo is concerned, I just want to show you guys the basic idea of it. And what we have here is the command zone, and of course you guys know what the rush zone is. And then ahead of that is the battle zone. So what happens when you want to Samba combo? They're going to have a harder time doing combos, but it's going to be more stylish. So what you're going to do, if you want to start the Samba combo, take this unit from the rush zone, bring it up to the battle zone. As you do that, you hold a card. The card in the battle zone cannot attack at all. So now it's pretty much defenseless. Now, it's going to be a big problem for players to say, oh, well, they're just going to kill my cards automatically, and, you know, it's pretty much a waste. That's sort of the risk-reward with this Kyoryuger set, and what comboing will do to that. Now, with the set coming out, we're going to have operations and reversals that sort of ignore damage that turns, so you'll be able to safely combo very properly. So do not worry about it being like, oh, they're defenseless. I mean, you can risk it coming out like that and just bringing it out. So once again, I'm going to Samba combo with that. Hold a card in the command zone, and my turn, my opponent goes, let's say he doesn't attack with anything. I bring him back down. I draw a card, and I'll show you guys the next card. Got Kyoryuger Blue. I'm just going to play it out right because why not? Kyoryuger Blue right here. He is the ultimate in resisting and taking damage for the team. He has a very high BP rate. He's a very, very defensive character when Kyoryugers are on the field. Now, question is, can he do the combo as well? The answer is no. He just came into play. These two cards have the ability to Samba combo. I've got to untap the cards in the command zone. And as you would do with the regular combo and Ranger Strike, you will do that, and then you can do a strike point with him. And his ability, I believe, is I can hit rush zone characters, so it's no big deal. And then he would stay there as well. So I guess I understand it's very easy to understand. You know, you just can't attack when you Samba combo, bring it back down, then you can start the combos right there. Most of their abilities will benefit each other, and some of them will not. So that is the basics of Samba combo. Those are the 3 Kyoryugers right there, but we do have more. We do have Kyoryu Green, which will do an additional plus 500 BP for every Kyoryuger you have Samba'd last turn. That's why we talked about, you know, him putting on the field. He would not necessarily be in a Samba combo until, you know, they would all go up and down. So Kyoryu Green is there as well. And of course, with every 5-drop, there is also Kyoryu Pink. Kyoryu Pink is godlike because, well, first of all, females have terrible BPs in this game. I think, except for Kamen Rider Femme, that's about it. Femme is at 2,000, you can boost her up to 3,000, I think. So this is a really nasty ability, which basically says that you get to control what your opponent plays and what he doesn't play. And that also includes support units. So, yeah. Now, for those people who are wondering, like, oh, I'm going to, you know, just mess up the combos, I'm going to, you know, exhaust everything here, there is such a card. I'm just going to put him over here for a second. There is such a card that will allow you to sort of ignore tapping cards. But we'll talk about that in a second, because I have to show this guy first. Kyoryuger Gold. Basically just a total powerhouse. Just could destroy medium-sized units, and of course if you boost him up really high, you can really make him destroy large units as well. We wanted Kyoryuger Gold to be godlike, and of course he does have Samba combo 6. Well, he doesn't have Samba combo, I'm sorry, he's a combo 6. But he benefits off of Kyoryugers instead of just playing him outright in a variety deck. So, understandably, I hope you guys understand that Kyoryuger Gold is not a part of this timeline, as you'll see in the series. So he does not really mesh in with these brave units right here. But Kyoryuger Gold does have his own song and own theme, so he kind of Sambas with them in a way that's ancient. So, yeah. Kyoryuger Gold is a little bit different than all the rest of these Kyoryugers, but, yeah. So we have all these, we have our 6 Kyoryugers for now, but what do we have else? I hope this is the card. Yes, this is the support card that people will be playing with Kyoryugers, Tauren, Wise God Tauren, and if I can get a little focus, please. Thank you. I guess that's as much as focus is going to be. Basically, it says whenever you Samba with Kyoryuger units, you do not have to hold a card in your command zone, which basically means when you Samba, you put them up, nothing gets changed here, put them up and put them back down, then you can do your combos. So it's a little bit easier. As you guys know, with support units cannot go into the battle zone. So Tauren is forever stuck in the rush zone. So we have all these cards here, and I'm just going to show them off here. That's sort of the Samba combos in a nutshell, as is. So we do have another card that I really want to talk about, and that is Spirits. And in this game, we know, or at least in the series of Kyoryuger, there are Spirits, and we will bring in another spoiler here with Kyoryuger. I can never say that right. He is a Spirit Ranger, so he does have Spirit keyword here, or a little trait here. And what basically that means is if we have, let's say for example, if we have a discard pile full of cards, you can play him outright from your hand. That's no problem. We don't restrict players from playing cards onto the field as such. So he becomes a vanilla card pretty much. You can ignore the Spirit trait. Let's say if Cyan gets defeated in battle, so he goes to the graveyard, or the discard pile in this case. So now what we have here is the ability to bring him back onto the field. And basically I can bring him back as such. However, you do read the text here. It says whenever you play Kyoryuger or Cyan from the discard pile, I may choose one unit, and that opponent, your opponent controls in the battle zone. That unit does not go into the rush zone until your opponent's next turn. So basically, it gets stuck into the battle zone for a pretty good amount of time. Spirits. Spirits are a little bit different. Once you play him again, he can attack directly or whatever you want to do with him. At the end of the turn, it does get discarded as such. So we're thinking, okay, what's the penalty for it? So the penalty for Spirits in this case, so if you play him from the discard pile, you have to discard one card in your command zone to play out the Spirit. So that's the official ruling on Spirit right now, is to play them from the discard pile, you must discard a card from your command zone and put it into the discard pile, and then you can play Kyoryuger from there as a Spirit card. And of course then, at the end of the turn, it goes back into the discard pile. So much like Spirits, they will be, you know, back and forth. They have some very interesting abilities, ain't gonna lie. So just want to show you guys the variety in terms of what's coming out in the next set, as far as that's concerned. So as I said before, we do have all the units from Kyoryuger in here, and there will be in the not this set, next set. There's going to be a ton of Spirit Rangers as well that will have their own archetypes and their own abilities and stuff like that. But for now, we're going to talk about Samba combos and bringing them up to the battle zone and bringing them back down to the rush zone, and then you can perform the combos afterward. Tauren is also a really good support card for the Kyoryugers, and Kyoryuger is a Spirit Ranger, and you have to discard one card in your command zone, and you can play him from the discard pile. Or you can just play him outright from your hand. It's no big deal. So this is the CCG channel. I hope you guys understood it. If there's any questions, just put them in the comments below, or just get in touch with me in any way, shape, or form. I think these cards are actually pretty cool looking. I hope to actually continue this set as needed, and if there's any questions, comments, or concerns, just please let me know, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. So thank you guys very much for watching, and have a good day.